We've got a voicemail number 2192 David P. This is kind of funny. This is related to Ayn Rand, the libertarian hero. Take a listen to this.
Hi, David and producer Pat. This is Randall in Buffalo, and I have a question to put forward to you. I have no knowledge and skill or training, by the way, to be able to answer this question myself.
Okay.
So I'm putting it to you. Is it possible that Ayn Rand, when she wrote her material, was being satirical, or that it was intended to be a parody or
Right.
somehow cynical? It just seems almost to me like it was satire, but
Right.
people on the right have taken it seriously and given it a life of its own that maybe she didn't intend. I don't know if she actually believed those things that she said, since she herself was on public assistance at one point.
Right.
Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Is it at all possible? Has anyone ever given this idea some sort of investigation? Thank you.
When I heard this voicemail, I thought of L. Ron Hubbard, which is it not possible that all of L. Ron Hubbard's Scientology writing was also either satire or just sci-fi that he came up with and then realized he could make money off of it? I don't know much about Ayn Rand.
Yeah.
I don't believe that she was writing her books satirically, but it's actually the most generous explanation, because to write that nonsense as satire is one thing. To write it as real is much, much more disturbing. But I don't think that I have no reason to believe that's the case.
Yeah, and I haven't read Atlas Shrugged or any of her other
The
works.
Fountainhead.
I just hear that they're pretty poor when it comes to the narrative.
That's what
I understand there's
yeah.
an ideology behind it, that's what you're really supposed to cut at, but it just doesn't interest me that much.
I read a chapter like in each, The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged, and I found myself completely uninterested by it, and I just left it. But the writing was not excellent. It really wasn't.
You always see some guy in the subway reading one of her books.
Oh, I've not noticed that.
Or maybe like a sophomore in high school who's just kind of like disgruntled and part of the counterculture.
Yeah, right. Or actually, there's a talk radio conference I used to go to where I met Cenk Uygur for the first time, and there used to be a publisher who just specialized in Ayn Rand books and would sell them at the talk radio conference. I don't know why they were there. I guess a lot of libertarians in radio. Who knows? We've got a great bonus show coming up for you today. DavidPakman.com/membership. Patreon.com/DavidPakman Show. We'll speak to you then.